reality is that you want Israel to own the Palestinian land, and you're just a propaganda mouthpiece for them. So what do you want?
This is Hamas's definition.
Do you want them to get on their knees? What do you want? What other humiliation do you want? I am a U.S. citizen. I didn't say they weren't a terrorist organization. You're doing stupid Israeli talking points, and I'm very happy to answer them.
This isn't an Israeli. Hold on. This isn't an Israeli talking point. This is a Hamas talking point. Further, you're a U.S. citizen. You said that we shouldn't do anything about them. What about the U.S. citizens? Namely, let's go with the last one that Hamas killed, Hirsch Goldberg. He was taken hostage. Should the U.S. have sat idly by and allowed this radical terrorist organization to take U.S. citizens and kill them? What's your stance on that? And
now you've asked me a number of questions. Can I answer them?
Absolutely. Okay. I'd love to hear your excuse.
Number one, here we go. So number one, Israel has killed 10 U.S. citizens in the last 3 years. No one has been arrested. So our government is saying Israel is allowed to murder U.S. citizens, and we won't ask them to even arrest the people who did it. So that is how little the Israelis think of U.S. citizens.
The irony is that the discussion began with an American citizen killed by Hamas. But when Americans killed by Israel were mentioned, the demand for accountability disappeared. The standard here does not seem to be protecting American citizens, but rather the identity of whoever killed them.
They take our money. They've taken over $300 billion. We haven't sent a dime to the Palestinians. All we do is fund the endless genocides and wars of Israel because they bribe 94% of our Congress. They bribe people like you and people in media to pretend that they're innocent. Now, the reality is...
How am I bribed, Cenk?
Hamas is fighting back against an occupation.
How am I bribed?
No, I don't care. Maybe you grovel to Israel for free. I don't really care why you suck up to Israel when you should be caring about America and our American boys and girls that are dying for Israel for no damn reason. And all of our money being stolen by the Israelis for no reason. And you come on here about, the Palestinians resist their occupation in the wrong way. Hey, I thought I was going to get to answer. Well,
until
you come in here crying about, the Israelis.
Okay,
no. So every time he talks over me, so you say, the Israelis are murdering and taking hostages, and for 80 years they've pulverized the Palestinians. And by the way, you mentioned from the river to the sea. Netanyahu has said Israel is going to take from the river to the sea. Hamas's charter is entirely theoretical because they have no power to execute it. Israel actually is executing from the river to the sea, and they did a genocide, and they murdered over 76,000 people to do that. And you say, what Israel does from the river to the sea, when they murder 23,000 children, no big deal. But when the Palestinians dare to fight back against their enslavement, all of a sudden, I can't believe what terrorist Palestinians are. It's the least they could do to fight back against those monsters.
When it goes down to Cenk's points about the Greater Israel Project and all of this other stuff, it's absolute nonsense. Even Israel agreed to withdraw troops in a phased withdrawal. They were going to retrograde and be replaced by the Lebanese armed forces, which are only about 80,000 strong. And the United States is going to help build and prop them up in order to start replacing Israeli troops so that they could end up pulling out. The entire thing is a facade. I don't know how many times you can hear the same talking points out of these guys without any actual intellectual facts that back them up.
The facts are on the ground. They control southern Lebanon, southern Syria, Gaza, and the West Bank as we speak. They have 70% of Gaza. You keep telling us they're going to withdraw, and they never, ever withdraw. And in fact, they say they're never going to withdraw. And in fact, the Knesset voted that they will never free the Palestinians.
They are literally agreeing it right now.
So you keep saying they're going to be good guys one day, but they're never the good guys. They're always the bad guys.
So what is the international security force there for? Is it so the Israelis can stay there?
No, the international security force just made a deal. Trump just made a deal with Hamas. They're going to disarm, and Israel's supposed to withdraw. And then Israel said, no, we don't honor the deal.
Well, they're going to put their weapons.
Withdraw. That's the facts on the ground.
Yeah, so here's why. Because point 20 of the plan, the original one, the 20-point plan, said that they should not have their weapons, that they're supposed to be disarmed. And point 8 of the New Deal says that they will store their weapons.
They just agreed to it.
And we just, no, they agreed to store their weapons. And the Hamas spokesperson just said that they're going to continue to resist the occupation. You just heard it yourself. What does resist mean?
No, but brother, there's different ways
he said they will continue to
diplomatically. You could resist peacefully.
That's not what Hamas means.
You could resist through the UN,
we can do that.
But and he just said they're going to turn over all their weapons, but it's never good enough for Israel.
That's not according to their charter.
The issue here is no longer whether Hamas will make concessions. Each time one condition is accepted, another is added. That suggests the objective is not reaching an agreement, but keeping the demands permanently out of reach.
So then what else do you want? What else do you want?
You can use the dictionary definition.
Trump believes
you can
that.
use
So
definition.
what do you
This is
want
Hamas's definition.
Do you want them to get on their knees?
Okay.
What do you want? What other humiliation do you want? The reality is that you want Israel to own the Palestinian land, and you're just propaganda mouthpiece for them.
No,
and I don't know why
want
you're
them
doing
to own
it.
it.
You're an American.
Hang on. I want to bring in.
Why are you representing a different country?